Hey everyone, let's talk about squatting. Squatting is like a major category of movement that we could be doing in our life as human beings here. And many cultures in the world actually still do, live a large part of their lives doing a lot of squats. However, in our modern day society, we tend to, or in our Western culture, we tend to lose our ability to squat because of these things here, these chairs. Because what is a chair? It's just it's just putting our body into half of a squat, more or less. Now, if we want to increase our ability to squat, or if we want to increase our range of motion and increase the health of our knees and our hips and our ankles, we need to encourage more of that motion on a regular basis. So one thing you could do is simply think about using your chairs differently. And so here's what I mean by this. Most chairs, this one's a pretty good design because it's very flat here, but most chairs have what they call like a bucket seat, which almost forces you into this posterior tilt, leaning back. And so when you bring your back up into a chair, you're doing two things. You're taking the responsibility of your core muscles that help support your upper torso, and you're giving all that responsibility to the chair. So your core ends up getting weaker. One way, and so what you might want to do is just to strengthen your back and your core is just to practice as much as you can not using the back of the chair. Another thing that leaning back into the chair does is it actually decreases the amount of hip flexion you have. So if your intention is to squat more, you need more hip flexion. So that's the other thing coming off the back of the chair can do for you. It can actually help you tilt that pelvis a little bit further forward. Third thing I would do is actually try to get as far to the edge of the chair as possible. Because the sit bones, or the bottom ischial tuberosities of your pelvis, can sort of find that edge of the chair. And if you tilt a little bit forward from there, they can grip the edge and it helps you deepen the hinge of your hip. And so even just doing this can go a long way to developing your ability to squat. So try that on for size, and I'll see you next time.